Hey Juicers, meet Mark Twain, humorist, journalist, novelist, and even steamboat pilot. But more on the steamboat thing later. Twain was born Samuel Langhorne Clemens in Missouri in 1835. That's right, his real name wasn't actually Mark Twain. That was just a pen name. After his father died when he was only 11, Twain became a printer's apprentice, and then a typesetter, and then eventually started writing articles for his brother's newspaper. But Twain had a different dream. Having grown up on the Mississippi River, Twain dreamed of being a steamboat pilot. And by the time he reached adulthood, he made that dream come true. In fact, it was his experience as a steamboat pilot that ultimately led to his famous pen name, Mark Twain. See, Mark Twain was actually a term used on steamboats to signal that the water was 12 feet deep. Ultimately forced to give up his career as a steamboat pilot after the Civil War broke out, Twain made his way west and eventually went back to writing. He started to gain some popularity with his short stories, specifically one called The Celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras County, which brought him national attention. Twain went on to write some of the most popular novels of his time, such as The Innocents Abroad and The Prince and the Pauper. But perhaps his greatest contribution to American literature were The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Pulling from many of his own childhood experiences in Missouri and incorporating different vernaculars of the time period, both novels continue to be celebrated within the literary world to this very day. Mark Twain may have passed away in the year 1910, but his writing lives on, not only in the many popular stories he authored, but also in the inspiration he's had on writers then and now. In fact, he is thought of by many as the father of American literature. And that's the juice.